If you want to secure the free military upgrade of the Hornet Mark II and successfully complete the Overdrive Initiative, then you are in the right place. Because in this guide we will go into all the details for Phase 1 of the Overdrive Initiative, in which we will fight the XenoThreat. The new Overdrive event is divided into 6 phases, where we can play all the phases again, especially in the Invictus launch week, so you won't miss anything. In the first phase, we have to complete 5 data heist missions under the mission's title XenoThreat. In these FPS combat missions, in which we have to enter different bunkers, we need FPS equipment and a support chip with a medbay. Here you can get the Cutlass Red or Pisces Medical. In addition, the mission alone is not playable and a minimum group of 3 is recommended. You receive this legal mission for the Civilian Defense Force under your General tab and here under Priority. And even if the missions are marked with 1 to 5, it doesn't matter what level you take. You can also get this mission from others as shared mission. And for a successful completion of the Overdrive event in the first phase, you only have to complete 5 of these missions from the category no matter what mission level. The missions take place on enemy-controlled bunkers in the whole Stanton system and are occupied by XenoThreat, so you don't have to worry about the crime stat. And as mentioned, we recommend you to attack with a smaller team, because we don't only have to switch off the defense systems, but also the bunker crew. Alternatively, you can also park a little further away and attack with one or the other ground vehicle. In the bunker itself, some members of the XenoThreat have gathered, which we of course switch off first. And as a warning, there is still a respawn during the mission, depending on which bunker you are in and which mission level you have, so even more XenoThreat. And we also find a XenoThreat Technician, which is important because he has a keycard with him, which we will need for hacking the terminal. And also in this area, it is an advantage if you are traveling with several players, since there are some of the XenoThreat in these bunker systems, and depending on the server capacity, they can also pose a danger. As soon as the bunker is cleared, we also look for the Technician. He has a keycard with him. Alternatively, you can bring also a Tiger Claw hacking card or search for different loot boxes in the bunker. Here you will also find at least 2 keycards. And with a corresponding keycard, we can then start the actual hacking process, whereby we have to ensure a data transfer in different levels. And depending on the difficulty of the mission, we have to carry out different transfers, between 2 and a maximum of 6. And of these missions, we have to complete 5 in return to complete the first phase of the Overdrive Initiative from the Civilian Defense Force. As soon as you have entered the hacking card, you can confirm again and start the mission. But beware, you can no longer pause the mission. The corresponding server is displayed on the screen, which is used for the current transfer. And this is running hot at the moment. From this point on, you now need a player who takes care of the server, so the operating panel in the eye. And because as soon as this is running hot, an error message appears, and the server needs a code to continue activating the cooling. And we find this code on the different screens, which are attached to the entire bunker system, so to the upper and lower floors. And at this point, the communication is important, because you have to tell other players which server is affected, and they have to pass on the appropriate code to you. You can find this as soon as the server is running hot on the different screens, which change every time. In doing so, the server has to be compared with the corresponding reset code. And you should enter exactly this reset code within the time, otherwise the server overheats and finally burns out. To do this, you can simply enter the server code on the operating panel of the respective server. The catch is, you don't have unlimited time, but the server is running slowly hot. If it takes too long to enter the correct code, it burns out as shown. And if too many servers burned out, the mission is failed. But with the corresponding cooling, we can carry out the different data transfers until the corresponding number of the respective mission is reached and the mission is finally completed. And as mentioned, we need a total of 5 completed missions, so no matter in which mission level or difficulty. And even if a mission fails, you get more missions. And again the note, during the mission there are regularly respawns, so you should always keep an eye on the elevators and access possibilities. The mission can fail, also in different variants. On the one hand, there is security personnel in different bunkers from time to time. If you shoot at this, you have a crime stat, the mission fails and you end up sooner or later mostly in Clasher. The mission also fails if all group members die or if you let too many servers burn out. But here's another tip. To secure your progress for the multiple Overdrive event phases, you can do the following for each phase. After the end of the respective phase, so in this part, phase 1, you can view all missions under the history. And here we recommend that you take a statement-based screenshot by activating the QR code function via the graphics menu. Here, your data is displayed in a comprehensible way. If you now take a screenshot, either via the print function or additional tools, you have proof that you have successfully completed the respective phase. So, see you soon and good luck for the Overdrive Initiative. Goodbye, thanks for watching.